Hello, my Virgos, and Happy New Year to you. So we are starting the new year. There's, that new moon, that full moon's approaching. Things feel like they're going to get a little busier for you. So if you've been kind of coasting, rest up a little bit. Rest up a little bit, because I do feel that I don't know if it's going to be this week that's going to get busy for you, or if this is the good week for you to rest up, because I do feel that things are going to start popping. Oh, okay. The 3 of Ariel has popped up. We talked about the 3 in the introduction. We have Ariel energy. Okay, now we have the 5 of Ariel popping up. Ariel energy is your energy. It is also Capricorn. It is also Taurus. And if you watched the New Year's introduction, there's a lot of things happening in those, and in Capricorn and Taurus, and coming up. And there's also some stuff happening, in this month too, with Uranus in Taurus too. So there's a lot of energies there. It's your money, your job, your career, your home energy. So we have some changes happening here. 5 is all about change. 3 is celebration. There is creativity with 3s also. And with the 3 of Ariel, the 3 of Pentacle energy, it's really, a breakout time for you. It's, maybe it's because there's some changes going on in your job or in your finances, but the 3 comes back and it's like there's this breakout. There's this sense of, not wanting to just do the same old, not telling you to quit your job, not at all. But it's kind of, there's a sense of maybe doing a little bit more. There might be a business or a project you've been wanting to start. So it's kind of a balancing act, I feel, for you with that 3 of Ariel right now. The 5 of Ariel has some changes, and it could be positive or negative, but generally it's changes in your money situation, your home, your job situation. So there's a little bit of a stress energy with the 5 of Ariel. But, so maybe you've already had some changes in your career or in your how you make your money. And, it might create some stress, but yet at the same time, this 3 of Ariel is this lovely energy that's just kind of like, enjoy yourself, enjoy your job. You're not supposed to be in pain where you're working. You're not supposed to be subjected to nasty energy while you're working. So we've got these are a little bit of in conflict with each other right now. But let's go on and do the 3rd card and see if we have any clarifying energy with that. Part of this is, part of with this energy here is you really, again, and I know it's very easy to slip into negative thinking. You really have to watch that, because the more you slip into negative thinking, the more your energy, it's like your little energy monitor meter, it just starts to just slide down, okay? So there's something with jobs, something with money, and maybe this is just after the holidays, you're looking at your debit, you're looking at what bills you have to pay, and you're like, how are we going to do that? And the thing is, this is what tries to hold you back from being optimistic, from having faith, from believing that miracles are possible. So you really have to be very careful with the 5 of Ariel, the 5 of Pentacles. The 3 of Ariel, positive energy, happy energy, creative energy here. So maybe there's even, in the one before, the reading I did before, I talked about there could be an employment change for Virgos coming up, maybe for the next year, next 3 months too. So maybe the change is coming. Maybe you're like looking at this and kind of saying, here I am, and it's not necessarily meeting the bills, but yet at the same time, am I really happy with what I'm doing? So it's an interesting, it's interesting combinations. I'm kind of getting this cross energy with these two. But let's see what this one is. Reversed, divine guidance. So this is a 5 again. Change energy, positive, negative. This is Archangel Sandalphon. Sandalphon believed to have been Elijah, the prophet in the Old Testament. Now, this is also the Hierophant energy. And if you know me, I'm never a real fan of the Hierophant. But this one is a little bit softer than that, but yet you can still see that he's very rule oriented. He still very much he wants to wear his crown. He wants people to notice him. He wants people to basically say, yes, I am shining. I am the one. Here, let me lead you. Let me tell you what to do. The divine guidance, the Hierophant, is about the business of religion, the business of government, all about rules and regulations. So there's something that's maybe you're being a little more resistant to it. Maybe you've been, you're in a resistance time of your, of your career, where it's kind of like what I'm doing, what my choices are not necessarily what I want to be doing or what my choices. It doesn't mean, again, that you're going to run out and quit your job, but it does make you want to see, it is looking at what is important to you. Are you on the path that you want to be on? Now, the nice thing about that is that you might come to this conclusion and say, yeah, I am on that path. I am okay. The nice thing about applying for jobs and interviewing for jobs or positions is always good to keep those interview skills sharp, okay? And the thing about that is that you'll either find another job that you say, oh, this is something that I really want to do, or you'll have an interesting conversation between, and you'll leave feeling like, okay, I feel a little bit better about what I am, what I'm going through. Or you might come back and just say, you know what? I know that where I'm at is the right place for me. So there's some interesting energies, and we do have the 5-5 change energy. So let's kind of take a little more look at what this is about. Again, the 3 of Ariel, is about, well, let's read this. Do what you love. A time of great personal growth in your career or artistic endeavors, working with others in a cooperative manner. Now, this is also, there's a lot of, when I see the 3 of Pentacles, I also feel that brings a divine provision. So if you're looking for a new job, if you're wanting to renew your passion with your job, put that out there to your angels and just say, I'm either looking for a better job, a job that I will love and that they will love me. That's always good to say it that way. And, and yet pays well too. We can always throw that out there too. And especially we got that full moon energy. So remember, and that's if you're looking for that. Now, Ariel, again, can be that money, job, career. It can also be something to do with your home or your home life. Maybe you're trying to, restart or re-kick a relationship and get it started again and get it in a positive mood again. Okay? So it's just basically, do what you love. It is okay to be happy. Again, very interesting energies here. There's some conflicted energies with these cards. It doesn't mean, and this could be because of Mars that I was telling you about. And it can be because of, all the things that I was saying, like Pluto. Pluto is going to be transitioning, but that's March. Uranus and Taurus, that's slowing down. We're in Mercury retrograde. Mercury retrograde, can mess with your head a little bit. Can make you think that your traditional course is not, or the course that you're already on is, maybe you have to rethink it. You can always rethink it. It doesn't mean you have to act on it, okay? So now we have that 5 of Ariel. You needn't go through your current challenges alone. Help is nearby. This is really important, my Virgos. Negative thoughts create self-fulfilling prophecy. So if you're saying, I hate my job, or if you're saying, they hate me, or I don't like my boss, that's that's adding that fuel to that fire. Now we have the divine guidance, the Hierophant. This isn't as bad as the Hierophant, but it's still the search for meaning in life. Consider an alternative approach. Surround yourself with wise teachers or a friend. So it's kind of like there's a little bit here of a midlife crisis. It's kind of like trying to find your way. Best thing I would say for you, my Virgos, is to sit on it a little bit. You don't have to do don't necessarily act on anything. Sit on it, meditate. Just remember, Mercury retrograde, it's always a very interesting time. So it is a good time maybe for you to figure things out, but it doesn't mean you have to act upon it just yet, because like I said, like I have been saying, we always have new opportunities. Anyway, let's see. Guardian angels. This was kind of a, like I said, there's a little bit of conflict. Again, there are people, there are angels. You don't have to do this by yourself. Divine guidance, never quite sure. He's very self-important. He's very full of himself. He's very, look at me, I've got my robes, I've got my crown. So let's see. So there's just a little conflict. We all go through it. We all wonder, are we doing what we're supposed to be doing? Are we meeting our divine destiny? So we do have those little ups and downs in our road. So this one, it's just a little bit of both for this week. Here we go. Guardian angels, what do you have for my Virgos? The 10 of action. Well, the 10 of action is the 10 of fire. Fire, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and remember, Jupiter's in Aries. And there is a lot of action to Jupiter right now. 10 is transitional energy. It is moving forward. 1, new beginning. 0, God's source energy. So we have a 3, 5, 5, 10. 10 is 2 5s also. So interesting. There is a little burden with the 10 of fire, but let's see. You're working too hard. The angels are asking you to find a healthy balance between your career and your personal life. And that's good. This really sums this one up, doesn't it? Be willing to ask for help from others in order to lighten your load so that you can take better care of yourself. Straining to make others happy can be harmful to your health. Wow, that was really a really good summary of what I was feeling with these two. Anyway, let's see. You're working too hard. Okay, let's see. Angels, fairies, inspirational wisdom. Let's see. What do we have for our Virgos here? What do we have for our Virgos here? Okay, these cards are not wanting to go in, so even though they're going to be a little, we are going to read them out. Okay, oh, look at that. Here, this one's reversed. Celestial angels. Oh, that's beautiful. I don't think we've gotten this card in the deck yet. There are angels all around you, yet you still feel alone. Let them guide you to a place of peace. Wow, that's okay. Winter fairy. Now is the time to improve your thinking, to move your thinking onto a higher level. You are equipped to do more than you have contemplated, and you will succeed. And then we have my little rosebud. Do not allow other people's thinking to influence your own decisions. Realize that you have the power to do many things. Wow, they all seem to be talking to each other, don't they? Well, you let me know. You let me know, my Virgos, what this all means to you. Pray on it, meditate. We can only do the best, and it's okay. It's okay to just be who you are. Now let's see what we have here for and those two just flew out too. Let's see. Reversed. Carnelian. Self-trust, relationship rejuvenation, powers of concentration, healing from abuse. And your last card is Labradorite. Shamanic journeying, brave, magical powers, higher awareness. So cards were just they're kind of all talking to each, they're all kind of giving the same message. So let me know. Maybe you're interpreting it different. That's okay. All right. So my Virgos, do me a favor, please, in order for me to continue with what I do, please do the like, share, subscribe, click on the bell for notifications. I do need to get the views higher in order to continue, but I always appreciate you watching, so thank you. As always, my Virgos, always know that you are loved, stay shining, and be blessed. Bye-bye.